about these storms out there tonight, kind of creeping towards our area, right?
Yes, we already have a watch in effect for northeast Nebraska, Cedar, Knox, Madison, and Pierce counties. You are included in that severe thunderstorm watch until 3 a.m. So right now it's just northeast Nebraska, but I would not be surprised if it creeps up into South Dakota once these storms get closer. So again, northeast Nebraska, there's that severe thunderstorm watch until 3 a.m. and I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of gets into South Dakota once those storms get closer, maybe even into northern Iowa. So something that we need to watch. Now, it's taking up most of the state of Nebraska as this system really comes from the bottom of the state all the way up to the top in Sioux City. We have a flash flood watch in effect north of Sioux Falls. No Siouxland counties are included there, but it just goes to show how much moisture is with this system and how those heavy downpours are possible. So this is what we're watching. This system right down here west of Grand Island that has a history of large hail and damaging winds. It's going to push up the entire state and kind of clip northeast Nebraska into southeast South Dakota and into northwest Iowa. So you can see what my arrow is really where it's going to go, kind of clip the north of Sioux City and push through. It'll have wind, hail, and some heavy rain with that as it does so. Right now we're just looking at some clouds in Storm Lake and in downtown Sioux City. On the Port Neal Company, SkyCam HD, 87 degrees, that high today, 7 above normal and warmer than we've been the last few days. 82 right now with lots of clouds and a very sticky, muggy dew point, just very warm. I mean, it's still 82 degrees at almost 10:30 at night, so very warm. That's warmer than our normal daytime high. Our dew points are in the low and mid 70s. That's very sticky. That's a lot of moisture in the air, and that's what's going to help fuel these showers and storms. And we could see some heavy downpours because of it. Winds have calmed. They're still out of the south, but they're at 5 to 10 miles per hour and not gusting any longer. So again, this is what we're watching for as we head through the overnight hours. I'm expecting them to get closer to Siouxland, closer to midnight. Our slight risk for severe weather has been shifted farther south to include Sioux City and more of northwest Iowa. So again, that's what we're eyeballing. The threat continues tomorrow. Still have a slight risk. We could still see some of that wind, hail, heavy downpours. We continue at a risk on Wednesday, although it is much less. It's still not zero, so we're keeping an eye on this for the next few days. Our threats tonight: a hail up to half-dollar size, wind up to 70 miles per hour, localized flooding, and there is a threat to see an isolated brief tornado. It's a low threat, but it's not a zero threat, so keeping an eye on that as well. Stormy pattern continues. We'll start with those showers and storms closer to midnight, and they'll move through the area, linger through the morning hours. We'll probably see a brief lull in the afternoon tomorrow before we get showers and storms to get going again in the afternoon and evening hours. Clouds filtering in, and you can see where the clouds and the showers are lining up. That's where the frontal boundary is. That's where we're going to see those showers and storms kind of move across that line along the boundary. So there's that front on Stormcast HD. You can see those showers and storms pushing north into northeast Nebraska and through South Dakota, getting into northwest Iowa through the morning hours. And then we'll have a little bit of a lull in the afternoon before showers and storms come back in the evening hours and through the overnight. Again, you can see some pockets of heavy rain there as well. It continues through Wednesday as this front, look, it doesn't move. It really doesn't move at all. So we'll continue with those storm chances through Wednesday, finally drying out by Thursday as this thing finally gets out of here. So that rain forecast, widespread up to 1-2 inches possible for Siouxland with some heavier amounts in stronger storms. So 71 tonight with those storms after midnight. Very warm and muggy tomorrow. 84, storms likely, mostly cloudy and humid. Again, keeping an eye on wind and hail there too. Very likely for showers and storms to continue on Wednesday. A brief, pleasant break on Thursday, and then those showers and storms come back on Friday before a very beautiful weekend.
Yeah, if we can look ahead to the weekend already. In the meantime, lots going on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elisa.